Aloha, it's Kelly. So this is the third in a series of having your best 2011 you have ever had. And the first one was called Decide, and the next one was called Plan. And this one is going to be Take Action, okay? So now that you have detailed that out on what you must do for this month, every week, and then every day, really get down to writing down the nitty-gritty details of what you must accomplish each and every day and then each and every week, so that by the end of the month you'll have accomplished and met your goals. And again, whichever aspects of your life, you must detail that out. So whether it be income, whether it be relationships, whether it be towards, let's say, quitting a job, whether it be towards buying a new house, whatever those goals were, make sure that you have the detailed plan for what you want to do every day. And then here's the thing that most people have a hard time with, but it's an absolute necessity to mastering skills, and that is to keep gauges, okay? It's a gauge sheet to be accountable. And if you're struggling on that part, my biggest hint, and you've heard me say this more over and over and over, or my biggest secret actually, is to get a mentor. And that's somebody that is where you want to be. And it doesn't mean just income again, it means everything, whether it be happiness, great relationships, great family, if that's whatever your values are. Find someone that has, pretty much all those things that you want. And then, do your best, if possible, to become their student. And it's pretty incredible. I can just tell you, and I won't go into that, but for me, it's just been life-changing. The wonderful coaches, mentors in my life, and coaches who I've had many coaches, by the way, and who become friends. It's just incredible. It's an incredible journey. But it helps you stay accountable. For me, it gives me clarity too. I've gotten so much clarity from every coach and mentor that I have had in my life. And they help me so much to, I guess you could say, clear the clouds. Because when you're in overwhelm or you don't see clearly, they just find such a simple way to clear that, and then I'm good, and I can just move forward. So being accountable, this is what a lot of people, I can say through watching a lot of people over the years, this is where people fall, because they just don't want to be accountable. It's not easy, we won't say that it is, but what is really, if it's worth it and it's going to add value to you, you're going to have to work at it. Any skill, any sport, anything, you have to practice. And I can tell you that when you practice, oh gosh, in a very short period of time, you find yourself pretty good at it. But it's something that you have to commit to every day. And once you do, and that's why the gauge sheet is so important, being accountable. I'm sure you hear that all the time. So now that you know what you have to do, really decide to be accountable. And again, it's best to have somebody keeping you accountable. I like to keep gauge sheets because it really, or I do a check-off list now, where I really do what I'm supposed to do every day, every week, and then every month. It really, really helps. So I know that this one is a tough one. I promise you, if you would bite the bullet, I say, so to speak, just like that, and just decide to do it. Just go to that, break the chains of that uncomfortableness. It's gonna be just the best, seriously. And it's not as difficult as you might think. A lot of times these barriers that we feel, or Bob Proctor calls them terror barriers, if we break through them, you'll find that they're actually very thin walls that really don't even exist. And once you get through them, you go, oh my gosh, why was I making such a big deal out of that? So go for it. You'll do it. I promise you. go do it and come and tell me how it went, because you're in for the best 2011 you have ever had. So we'll see you again. One more part on this, okay? Where we're gonna make sure that you're gonna get your best 2011. Take care. Aloha.